দেখা যাচ্ছে কিনা? Okay, today we will discuss actually what is the integration and what is integration. Actually, integration is the anti-derivatives. That means anti-differentiation. Opposite of differentiation is called integration. So today we'll discuss what is actually integration and what's the actually rules for finding integration of any function. To find out the sum of a curve, this is suppose this is the curve f of x, and this f of x and this x-axis and y-axis enclosed an area. This is the S area. To find out these types of area, S equals to integration a to b f of x dx. This to find out these types of area, we have to use integration. Suppose in business, we have to find out the consumer surplus or producer surplus, etc. Or we have to find out, we can find out the cost from marginal cost by using integration, but the profit from marginal profit, or to find out the revenue from marginal revenue, we have to use integration in business, in economics, everywhere. But in engineering application, it has a vast use. So today we'll try to understand the basic concept of integration. First of all, for integral notation, this is the integration of f of x with respect to x. Okay, and this is the definite integral because some real value assigned, lower limit is a and upper limit is b. Okay, so since limit is given, this is why it is called definite integral. So this is the upper limit and this is the integral sign, and this is the lower limit of the integration, and this is the function which you have to find out the integration, and dx is the operator. And this x is the variable of integration, also called dummy variable. So this whole part is called integration of f of x with respect to x, and the limit is from a to b. Okay, integration of f of x from a to b. That means f of x is the y values, ordinate values, and dx is the x values. So a product of these two will give the area, and this integration from a to b will give the total area from a to b. Okay, so when we find out the value of this integral, then we have evaluated the integral. We have to remember this notation of integration. So the concept of actually integration involves, suppose this is the time and this is the flow rate of any fluid. So we can suppose this is the main curve f of x. Okay, this is the main curve of f of x, and this is also a curve f of x, y equals to f of x, and this is the values of x equals to a, and here x equals to b. So this is the enclosed area. If you want to find out this area, we have to use integration like this. Okay, now at any point of this curve, suppose this is the slope. Okay, so this is the rate of change of, there are different many points, and at every point there we will get slope of that curve. So slope means what? ddx of y. Okay, differentiation of y with respect to x. That means rate of change of y with respect to x. So this is actually calculus where we have to study. And integral calculus, what? This to find out the area. If we want to find out this area, then we will use integration. But if we want to find out the rate of change of this curve, then we have to use differentiation. This is the slope means what? Differentiation. And area under the curve, we have to use integration here. We can total this total curve, to find out this total area, we can divide it into sub area. Okay, small area, first small area, and this is the del t length, this is another del t, this is another del t. So many del t makes many sub area. So total area will be what? This area plus this area plus this area plus dot dot this area. The whole area equals to actually volume of area under the curve. So this is the actually basic concept where we have to use integration or integral calculus. Okay, now that we have to we'll try to learn about the antiderivatives and the rules of integration. Okay, antiderivatives and the rules of integration. So this is the actually x-axis and this is y-axis, and this is a first curve, second curve, third curve, fourth curve, and fifth curve. So at each point we can find out the slope. Okay, slope of a tangent, and it is the concept of differentiation. Okay, if you find out the total length of the curve or total area of the curve or total volume of the enclosed curve, then it will be the antiderivatives or and integration. So what is antiderivatives actually? Recall the MATLAB problem discussed in chapter with the question is asked if you know the position of the MATLAB at any time t, and we can find out the velocity at a time. Okay, velocity means what? Distance divided by time. That means the rate of change of displacement with respect to time is called what? Velocity. So velocity, it is actually derivatives. Okay, the position was described by f of t and the velocity is f dash t. So now what is the antiderivatives? Actually, a function f is an antiderivatives of f on an interval I if the derivative of differentiation of f with respect to t is f of t for all t in the interval I. That means if this condition exists, antiderivative, this prime means what? Differentiation with respect to t and equals to f of t, it's called antiderivatives. Suppose this is the function f of x 1 by 3 x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 1. Show that f is antiderivative of this. That means this capital F is the antiderivative of a small f. How we will prove this? First of all, take the differentiation of f, capital F. Differentiation of this will be x to the 1 power rule, what will be 3 into x to the power 3 minus 1. Okay, 3 cancel will be x square. And here will be what? X square differentiation what? Twice x. So 2 and twice x means what? 4x. X differentiation 1 minus 1 will be 0. Differentiation of any constant will be 0. So this means what? Small f of x. Okay. So small f of x is the antiderivatives of capital F of x. Okay. Now, example, a capital F of x equals to x, z of x equals to x plus 2, h x equals to x plus c, where c is a constant. Now show that f, z, h are antiderivatives of the function f defined by f of x equals to 1. Suppose we are given a constant function f of x equals to 1. Then we have to show that capital F, Z, H are all antiderivatives. How? Since capital F dash, capital F of x, capital F, f of x means what? Small x. So differentiation of x what? 1. Okay. This 1 means what? Small f of x. Okay. Now capital Z x equals to what was? X plus 2. So differentiation of capital Z x with respect to x what will be? Only 1. That means also 1 f of x. H x, differentiation of h x with respect to x what will be? X differentiation what? 1. C differentiation what will be? Constant differentiation 0. This is why 1. 1 means what? Small f of x. That means these all are antiderivatives. F of x, f, z, h are all antiderivatives of the function f. We have proved. Understand everybody? Now let g be the antiderivatives of a function f, then every antiderivative capital F of small f must be of the form capital F of x equals to what will be g of x plus c, where c is the constant. Okay, we can prove this. Suppose capital G x equals to x square, then antiderivative what will be twice x. Okay, antiderivative what will be? Antiderivative means what? Integration. Remember it. Antiderivative means integration. So x square is the integration of twice x. So write the general expression for the antiderivatives. Differentiation of gx what will be twice x, and this equals to twice x. So we have shown that gx equals to x square is an antiderivatives of f of x equals to twice x. Okay. Now, what is indefinite integral? You have to write this definition. The process of finding all the antiderivatives of a function is called antidifferentiation or integration. Antidifferentiation or antiderivatives means what? Integration. The process of finding all the antiderivatives of a function is called antidifferentiation or antiderivatives or integration. So we use the symbol this integral sign is called integral sign to indicate that the operation of integration is to be performed on the sum function f. Thus, integration of one what will be x, but you have to add a constant. Remember it. After integration, we have to use a constant c or any other. Suppose integration of twice x what will be x square plus c, because x square is the differentiation of x square differentiation what? Twice x. Okay, this is why this is the antiderivatives. This is the antiderivatives where k, c and k are the constants. So there are two types of integration. One is indefinite integral and second is definite integral. Okay, and this is the indefinite integral example of indefinite integral. The integration of one what will be x. Okay, we have to introduce a constant, remember it. And integration of twice x what will be x square, because x square is the antiderivatives. Okay, so here c and k are the constants. So you have to remember that integration are two types. One is indefinite integrals and definite integrals. First of all, indefinite integrals we'll start now. Now basic integration rules. This is the first rule. What will be the basic integration rules? The indefinite integrals of a constant, what will be? The indefinite integral of a constant. Suppose k is the any constant dx, what will be the integration of this? This integration will be kx plus c, where k is the constant and c also integral constant. Remember it, c is the integral constant, k is the general constant. Okay, so integration of k what will be kx? Integration of k what will be kx? Now find the each of the following indefinite integral. Suppose 2 dx and pi square dx. That means we have to find out the integration of 2 with respect to x and integration of pi square with respect to x. So each of the integrals had the form f of x equals to k, where k is a constant. Okay, f of x equals to k types. This is the k types, and this is also look like k, where k is a constant. So applying first rule, in case integration of 2 dx, what will be twice x plus c. Okay, just using first rule. And pi square what will be pi square x plus c, using the same rule. Okay. Now basic integration. This is the main important rule of integration. Okay. From the rule of differentiation, you must know ddx of x to the power n what? N into x to the power n minus 1. This is the power. This was power rule. Okay. This is the differentiation rule. Remember it. So integration will of power rule will be integration of x to the power n dx. What will be 1 by n plus 1 into x to the power n plus 1 divided plus c. Okay, x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. This is the power rule for integration. So this is the power rule for integration, very important rule. So integration of x to the power n dx, what will be? X to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. This is the integral constant, and remember that n can never be minus 1. Okay, if n equals to minus 1, then this will be 0. Then denominator will be 0, which will be undefined integration. So you have to remember that if n is not equals to minus 1, then you can apply this power rule for every n of real number. So using power rule, we can find out the indefinite integral of this integration of x to the power 3 dx. Okay, this equals to what will be? Here n equals to 3. Using power rule, here n equals to 3. So x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. What will be? X to the power 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1. So x to the power 4 by 4 plus c. C is the integral constant. Okay. Now we can find out the integration of x to the power 3 by 2 dx. Okay, similar process, using similar process, power rule. Here n equals to what? 3 by 2. So we can find out this x to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by 3 by 2 plus 1. Okay, 3 by 2 plus 1 means what? 5 by 2. Okay. Okay, now how to find the indefinite integral of integration of 1 by x to the power 3 by 2. 1 by x to the power 3 by 2 with respect to x. So this can be written as x to the power minus 3 by 2. Okay. Now we can apply power rule, x to the power n formula. The n equals to what actually? Minus 3 by 2. So this can be written as x to the power minus 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by minus 3 by 2 plus 1. Minus 3 by 2 plus 1 means what? Minus half after taking LCM. So this is the required result. And this fraction, 1 divided by fraction, can be written as a multiplication form. Okay, minus 2. So this is the result. Now basic integration rules, another rules, the rules number 3, the indefinite integrals of a constant multiple of a function. Constant multiple of a function. Okay, where c is a constant, not integral constant. And so integration of constant into function equals to what will be? Constant into integration of f of x. You have to remember this. So suppose for an example, find the indefinite integral of this integration of 2 twice into t cube dt. That means this 2 is the constant. So this constant can be written as 2 integration of t cube dt. Okay, just we have to separate the constant. Then we can find out the integration of t cube using power rule. T to the power 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1. That means t to the power 4 divided by 4. Where k is the integral constant. Remember it. This is the integral constant, and this 2 will be multiplied with whole. Okay, so after multiplying 2, we get this one, and this twice k can be written as capital C. Remember it. This is another integral constant. So this result is this. So to find out the indefinite integral of this, we can use the power rule. This is the constant multiple of function. So minus 3 integration of x to the power minus 2. But x to the power minus 2 can be written as what? X to the power minus 2 will be what? X to the power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. So minus will be cancelled. So 3 by x, and c is the integral constant. Now the sum rule for integration. If we find if there are two functions f of x and z of x, so sum will be individual integration of them. Similarly, subtraction, if there are subtraction f of x minus z of x, then total integration of this subtraction will be individual integration of their subtraction. Okay. Suppose to find out the indefinite integral of this. Okay. Suppose integration of 3 into x to the power 5 plus 4 into x to the power 3 minus 2 minus 2 into x to the power minus half dx. How we can find out this integration? Suppose there are how many terms? First, second, third. There are 3 terms. So integration of this plus integration of this one minus integration of this. We can just individual, we have taken individual integration. Now this is the constant multiple of function. So constant will be here and integration of function only. So 4 will be separated and here 2 will be also separated. So x to the power 5 integration power rule, what will be x to the power 5 plus 1 divided by 5 plus 1. Okay, x to the 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by 3 by 2 plus 1. Okay, x to the minus half plus 1 divided by minus half plus 1. This will be the result. Rule 5, the indefinite integral of the exponential function, that means integration of e to the power x will be e to the power x only. Integration of e to the power x will be what? E to the power x. There just we have to add it and integral constant. The indefinite integral of the exponential function will be exponential function itself. Okay. So suppose find the indefinite integral of this integration of 2 into e to the power x minus x cube dx. We have to use the sum rule for this. Suppose there are two terms, so integration of this minus integration of this. Okay, and here constant multiple of functions, so constant will be separated to the power x minus x cube. E to the power x integration what? Only e to the power x. Remember it. E to the power x will be never change. Okay, so x to the power n plus 1, what will be extra 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1. So 1 by 4 x4. This is the result. Now another rule says the indefinite integral of the function f of x equals to x to the minus 1. That means 1 by x integration. What will be ln x? Okay, or log x, same word. Is the integral constant. But for this rule, we have to remember that x can never be 0 because something by 0 means what? Undefined. This is why x cannot be 0. In that case, 1 by x integration will be what? Ln x. Find the indefinite integral of this. Okay, find the indefinite integral of this. Twice x plus 3 by x plus 4 by x square dx. How we can find this integration? Suppose first of all we have to use sum rule. Integration of this plus the integration of this one plus integration of this one. Okay, then constant multiple of function. We have to use the rule constant multiple of function. 2 integration of this, 3 integration of 1 by x, 4 integration of x to the power minus 2. Okay, so x to the power 1 formula what will be? A power rule. X to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. That means x square by 2. 1 by x formula what? Ln x. 1 x to the minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. Okay, so minus 1 to the power x to the minus 1 plus c. And this is the required result. The derivatives, differentiation of x to the n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 will be x to the n. This is the integral antiderivative formula. X to the n formula what? X to the n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c, where n can never be minus 1. You have to remember this. So x to the power n integration will be x to the n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. This is the first formula, power rule, and this is the constant rule. Integration of constant will be 1 will be what? X. Okay, integration of 1 will be constant, but differentiation of x what? 1. This is the opposite of this. This is why it is called antiderivatives. Similarly, sin x integration differentiation what was? Cos x. So cos x integration what will be? Sin x. Similarly, differentiation of minus cos x what? Sin x, and integration of sin x what will be? Minus cos x. Differentiation of tan x what was? Sec square x. So sec square x integration what will be? Tan x. So tan x is the antiderivatives. Differentiation of minus cot x what will be? Minus cosec square x. So cosec square x differentiation will be minus cot x. Similarly, sec x differentiation, what was? Sec x tan x. But integration of sec x tan x, what will be? Only sec x. Differentiation of minus cosec x, what will be? Cosec x cot x. So integration of cosec x cot x, what will be? Minus cosec x. Number 8, sin inverse formula, what will be? 1 by root over 1 minus x square. But integration of this will be what? Sin inverse x. Similarly, minus cos inverse x will be 1 by root over 1 minus x square. So integration of this will be what? Minus cos inverse x. Integration of tan inverse x, what is? 1 by 1 plus x square. Differentiation of this, but integration of this one, what will be? Tan inverse x. Okay, so there are 11 formula, important formula of differentiation, derivatives and interderivatives. So example 5, this is the constant multiple of function 5x square integration, what will be? 5 into integration of x square. X square integration, what will be? X to the power n formula. Okay, n equals to what here? 2. So x to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. Okay, so 5 by 3 x cube, this will be the result, just using power rule. Now second one, integration of 3 minus twice x minus x to the power 4 dx, what will be? Just using sum rule, integration of 3, okay, integration of twice x and integration of x to the power 4, but we can separate the constant. Okay, separate the constant. Suppose 3 integration of 1, what will be? X. Integration of 1, what will be? X. Now integration of x, what will be? X to the power 1. 1 means what? N equals to 1. So x to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. Similarly, x to the power n formula, sum rule, power rule, x to the power 4 plus 1 divided by 4 plus 1. Okay, so x to the power 5 by 5. X square by 2 will be cancelled. So this will be the result. Very easy for you. Similarly, integration of 4x cube plus twice x square, 3x square minus twice x plus 5. Integration, what will be? Just using sum rule, integration of this plus integration of this one minus integration of twice x plus integration of 5. Okay, or just using power rule, x to the power 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1, x to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, x to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. And here integration of 1, what will be? X. Remember it. So this will be only 5x. Now number 4, integration of x square minus 1 whole square, what will be? A minus b whole square formula, what? A square minus twice ab plus b square. Okay, a means x square, b means 1. So a minus b whole square will be x to the power 4 minus twice x square plus 1. Now using sum rule, integration of x to the power 4, integration of x twice x square, integration of 1. Okay, so integration of 1 x and x square integration, what will be? X to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. X to the power 4 integration, what will be? X to the power 4 plus 1 divided by 4 plus 1. This will be the result. Okay, similarly 5, 6 and 7 will be homework for you. 5, 6, 7. Okay, suppose 7, x to the 4 plus 1 divided by x square, but this can be written x to the 4 divided by x square plus 1 divided by x square. Okay, x to the power 4 divided by x square, what will be? Only x square, plus 1 divided by x square means x to the power minus 2. So using sum rule, we can write integration of x square dx plus integration of x to the power minus 2. Now using power rule, x to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, that means x cube by 3. Similarly, x to the power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1, what will be? X to the power minus 1 divided by minus 1. So minus 1 plus means what? Minus, and 1 by x. Very easy for you. Similarly, you can find the, evaluate this integration. Integration of 3 into x to the power minus 1 plus 4x square minus thrice x plus 8. Using sum rule, integration of 3 divided by x. Okay, x to the power minus 1 can be written as 1 by x. Integration of 4x square, integration of minus thrice x, integration of only 8. So 1 by x for 1 by x, using constant multiple of function. So constant will be separated. Okay, 4 separated, 3 separated, 8 separated. Here nothing for integration, but only 1. So 1 integration, what will be? X. Here x only, x to the 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, that means x square by 2. And here x square only, x square integration, what will be? X to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, that means x cube by 3. So 1 by x formula, what? Log x. Okay, very easy integration. Now example number 9, integrate x minus 1 by x whole cube with respect to x. That means integration of x minus 1 by x whole cube dx with respect to x means what? This operator will be dx. Now a minus 1 by a minus b whole cube, we have to use a formula, an identity for integration to integrate this. A minus b whole cube identity, a cube minus 3a square b plus thrice ab square minus b cube. Okay, a cube minus thrice square b plus thrice ab square minus b cube, this formula. So x cube integration minus thrice x, this can be written as x square minus 1 plus minus x cube. Now x cube integration what will be? X to the 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1. Okay, just separating constant. And x integration what will be? X to the 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. X to the minus 1 what will be? Minus 1 plus 1 divided by minus 1 plus 1. It is not possible because x can never be minus 1 in power rule. So we have to use 1 by x formula. 1 by x formula what? Log x. Similarly, power using power rule, n equals to minus 3 here, x to the minus 3 plus 1 divided by minus 3 plus 1. So we get x4 divided by 4 square by 3 by 2 divided by root over x with respect to x. So integration of this means what? Integral sign and this with dx. Remember it, without dx, we cannot write this integral sign. If we put integral sign, we have to use this dx operator. So x square divided by root over x minus thrice x divided by root over x plus cube root of x divided by root over x plus 7 by root over x. Okay, then we can write this. Root over x means what? X to the power half. So base will be same and power will be subtracted or added. Similarly, using power rule, x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. That means x to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by 3 by 2 plus 1. X to the power half plus 1 divided by half plus 1. X to the power minus 1 by 6 plus 1 divided by minus 1 by 6 plus 1. X to the power minus half plus 1 divided by minus half plus 1. Okay. So we get this integration. Now another example 2, evaluate x plus b x to the power minus 3 plus cx to the power minus 7 divided by k x to the power minus 2. So how we can integrate this? Suppose x divided by k into x to the power minus 2, first term. Second term will be bx to the power minus 3 divided by k x to the power minus 2. Third term will be cx to the power minus 7 divided by k to the power k into x to the power minus 2. That means 3 part there will be. And separating constant, we can find only x cube. And then this will be 1 by x. And this will be x to the power minus 5. So using power rule, x to the power 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1. And 1 by x formula what? Log x. 1 by x formula log x. And x to the power minus 5 formula what will be? X to the power minus 5 plus 1 divided by minus 5 plus 1. Okay. Now example 3. Integration of 8 into e to the power x minus 4 to the power x plus 3 cos x plus cube 4th root of over x. Okay, how we can find this integration? First of all, we have to use the sum rule. Okay, integration of this minus integration of this plus integration of this one plus integration of this one. Just separating all term. We giving integration and operator. So 8 e to the power x formula what? E to the power x formula e to the power x. And a to the power x formula what? Last formula. A to the power x formula a to the power x divided by log a. Okay. And cos x integration what? Sin x. Cos x integration sin x. And x to the power 1 by 4 integration what will be? X to the power 1 by 4 plus 1 divided by 1 by 4 plus 1. That means x to the power 6 by 4. Now another example 4, evaluate a plus b sin x divided by cos square x. A plus b sin x divided by cos square x. We can separate this a divided by cos square x plus b sin x divided by cos square x. Okay. A divided by cos square x means what? 1 by cos square means what? Sec square. 1 by cos means what? Sec. Now sin x by cos square x means what? Sin x by cos x into 1 by cos x. 1 by cos x means what? Sec x. Sin x by cos x means what? Tan x. So we can write second term sec x tan x. So integration of sec square x formula what? Tan x. And integration of sec x tan x what? Only sec x. This is the result. Very easy for you. Now integration of sin x divided by 1 plus sin x, what will be? Integration of sin x divided by 1 plus sin x. So multiplying in both numerator and denominator by 1 minus sin x. Just taking 1 minus sin x in numerator and to make a formula a plus b into a minus b. So 1 square minus sin square x. 1 minus sin square x means what? Cos square x. 1 minus sin square x means what? Cos square x. So sin x divided by cos square x. Okay. And sin square x divided by cos square x. Remember it, sin by cos means what? Tan square x. Okay. And sin by cos means what? Tan. And 1 by cos means what? Sec. Okay. And this is the tan square x. Again, tan square x means what? Sec square x minus 1. Because sec square x minus tan square x equals to tan square x minus sec square x equals to what? Sec square x minus tan square x equal to 1. Remember it. So just using sec square x formula 10x and 1 formula what x. This is the result. But you have to add here constant for every example. Integral constant c. You have to add integral constant. Similarly, example 6 will be homework for you. Using same concept, cos by sine means what? Cot. And 1 by sine means what? Cosec. Okay, 1 by cos square x means what? Sec square x. Sec square x formula 10x and cosec x cot x formula what? Minus cosec x. You can use the list of integral formula. Integration formula list. Okay, integration. You can use this integration formula. Okay, at 1 by x formula log x e to the power x formula, and sec x tan x formula what? Sec x tan x formula sec x. Okay, and sec square x formula what? Tan x. We are using these two formula here. So cosec x cot x formula what? Cosec x cot x. Cosec x cot x formula minus cosec x. Okay, minus cosec x cot x formula minus cosec x. And cosec square x formula what? Minus cot x. Remember it. So using the same formula, cosec x cot x formula minus cosec x, and sec square x formula what? Tan x. Very easy for you. Now integrate root over 1 plus sine twice x with respect to x. Integration root over 1 plus sine twice x dx will be 1 can be written as what? Sin square x plus cos square x. This is the identity, trigonometric identity. Sin square x plus cos square x equal what? 1. And sin twice x formula 2 sin x cos x. Another formula. But this can be written as a plus b whole square formula. Sin x plus cos x whole square. Okay. And square and root over gone. Okay. So this can be written as cos x plus sin x. So integration of cos x, integration of sin x equals to what? Cos x integration what? Sin x. And sin x integration what? Cos x. There will be equal sign. Remember, there is a printing mistake. So this is the result for you.